Welcome to the Entrepreneur Evolution Podcast. This is our Entrepreneur Express Tip episode. I'm your host, Annette Walter, and this is the place where I share weekly business tips in 5 minutes or less to help you regroup from your week and prepare to launch into next week. Let's get started. Hey there, entrepreneur. It's Annette Walter. Welcome to this week's Entrepreneur Express Tip. Today we are talking about hiring. A lot of you I see out there are starting to hire, thinking about what your team is going to look like in 2021 when the floodgates do open, when we are further past our pandemic mode, hopefully. And I wanted to talk a little bit about that today and share with you some tips in breaking down your next hire. If you are looking to expand your team and considering hiring, one thing that is so important is to first have a process in place with your hiring, okay? And that process really starts with creating the right job description for the person that you are looking to hire and to add to your team. And the best way to do that is to really list out everything that needs to be done, everything that's not getting done, everything that needs to be delegated off of people's plates and added to the team, and mainly those things that are needed in the company to help it evolve and grow. So make a list of those and then categorize those things, all right? We tend to, as humans, live in 4 main areas when we're looking at a skill set to hire. The first area is the relationship, the engagement, the interaction standpoint, okay? This tends to be your more highly emotional person, higher EQ, and really can relate to people and has an amazing personality and can really be that person on your team. The next is the formula, the process, the black and white, A plus B equals C, okay? What methodically needs to be done, high attention to detail. And the next thing, the third thing is the doer, the worker bee, the pragmatic person. What's the plan? Follow the plan, get things done, and get them done in an effective manner. And then the last thing is the cognitive, the wisdom, the problem solver, asking the right questions to move things forward into the future and the next phase. So look at those items that you are writing down of tasks for your next hire, that you're using those tasks to develop your job description and categorize them into, is this a relationship thing? Is this a formula and process thing? Or is this a doer and get it done thing? Or is this a innovator thing, a cognitive problem solving thing, okay? And once you do that, you really need to see to yourself, do I have one role here or do I have multiple roles, okay? Because as leaders, what we do sometimes is we fall in love very easily during the interview process. We tend to really like people that are wired like us. And that's why I always advise making sure you get the breakdown of the job description, making sure you are hiring for the right position and the right single skill set in those categories of the 4 categories I mentioned. And what I do is I typically review the resumes or have someone on my team review the resumes. And then I always do a core values assessment before I talk to the interviewee and end up falling in love with them. Okay, so I see them on paper, I see how they're wired, and I see if they really match the skill set in one of those 4 quadrants that I'm really looking for, because I want them to succeed. And if I'm asking a dolphin to fly, they're not going to succeed. And oftentimes as leaders, we are asking dolphins to fly. And it takes a lot of pain and a lot of hard conversations and fierce conversations to really get to that point when you really understand, oh my goodness, this hire is just the wrong hire. So I want to save you from that. I really want you to consciously hire slow. Take your time, even though it feels so painful that everyone's plates are full and you need this person desperately. Be methodical, be thoughtful, be engaging with the process, and really find that person that's going to grow with your company. You're going to be able to help them grow and really be a success, both personally and professionally with your company. I hope that helps. If you have more questions about hiring or about the Core Values Index, make sure you reach out to me. It's a great assessment that I use in my team building, in hiring, with my coaching clients. I use it in my marriage, and I use it for many, many different things. It's a fabulous tool, and I'm happy for you to check it out and carve out some time in the breakthrough session, have a brain dump. We can do your Core Values Index to see how you are wired as a leader and how we can build the team around you so we can get things done and scale in 2021. I'm so proud of you, entrepreneur. Keep evolving. Thanks for listening today. Make sure you leave a review and hit subscribe. I drop episodes with another interview of an entrepreneur on Tuesdays and your Friday Entrepreneur Express tip on Fridays. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.